Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is going to be interesting. We are back with Baby Monster. Now, for those of you who watched my little ramble video earlier in the week about, or it might have been last week, I don't actually remember when it went out, but about, I made like a 13-minute long ramble video talking about how I was kind of unsure about approaching this group. Uh, that was pretty much not in response to, but a product of me reacting to Chiquita's performance clip video. Like, I made a full video about it and everything. It's even like all I have to do is click publish on YouTube and it's out. But the TLDR of that video was it's really hard to get over the awkwardness of reacting to someone's content who's so much younger than I am. And that was pretty much the end all be all of it, and that like I didn't know how to approach it. And after some contemplation, after a little bit of thinking, and just like seeing what other people in similar situations thought about it, essentially, it all boils down to keep it respectful, keep it subjective, and just talk about the music, which I'd like to think I do a fairly good job on. Like, I don't think there have been many times that I've freaked out over someone's visuals, just not in my personality to just start talking about how people look. Not for me. And I tend to get distracted with the music anyway, so it's not like I take in the visuals all that well to begin with, but that's besides the point. I think I'm going to keep continuing to watch the BABYMONSTER stuff that comes out, but I may be more subdued in terms of what I talk about, in the hopes that that would kind of like quell any possibilities of people taking whatever I say out of context. That was especially the case with the Chiquita reaction that probably will not see the light of day, just because living in this current day and age on the internet, you pick up just how sensitive people can be about certain things, and the way that personal agenda and like witch hunting is like a common thing when there's even an ounce of controversy. Like, an opinion is no longer considered an opinion for people on the internet. Like, say person A has an opinion that's different from person B. Person A will not think that it's an opinion, but it's fact, and will shove said fact down every single person's throat who thinks differently. And I just don't want this channel to become a platform for that. So, BABYMONSTER content will resume, yes. The analysis will be it'll be almost like I'm watching the video without actually watching the video, just listening to it, which is perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. And if there are any commenters who really push the boundaries on what is like appropriate or not, delete hammer is going to be out. But that's enough of the admin stuff out of the way. We're checking out BABYMONSTER's Asa live performance. Don't know what this is. She had a microphone in her hand and a thumbnail, so singing, or we haven't gotten a out and out rapper yet, so maybe a rapper. I'm assuming it's pronounced Asa. That's kind of how like East Asian romanization works. Don't know much about the member anyways, but I guess one way to find out. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Almost pressed the wrong button. Asa from Japan. Okay, hello Japan. Hello fellow Japan. Do we have a Japanese rapper again? We do.
Stupid job, this my life, this my way. All of y'all was seeing watching. This is Scott's playing someone stop me. I've been sitting from Illuminati. Evil streets are reading on my body, me and city. Pull up in a Ferrari, like trying to push the 44 shot, try my times from the 45 T44 more carbon copy. Wish you was somebody, this for everybody. Mama, poppy, sister, brother, cause I'm the auntie. This is not Versace, this is We're planning hammers, spend a body shot. They better use your man and spend a toss of bomb. It's hard to farm me. I've been kidding, sucker said nothing left though. Jonah look sick at
Switch up the flow. Here we go.
They wanna give me black sauce. They must have forgot about next up. Spit is crippin' and I'm a ghost. Forget the second void, put money in an astro. If what you're saying, I'm not the one that you play with. I think they're really mistaken up with the next though. You thought wrong when it all gone, all done. I smart bring but don't want. I smart bring but Sean John. Tell P did it that I'm all one. I'ma be down when it's too red. Getting in all this popcorn. Farmers with you that too bad. My Jamaica chick got socks on. Every time I hit it, she be like wagwan.
Hey, shit, that wagwan with that. Okay, this is going to be tricky because rapping is not my forte. For those of you who don't know, my musical background is classical orchestra and men's choir. Rapping is not something I'm very familiar with. I know like the technical elements and like how they would apply musically in terms of like theory, like rhythm and syncopation, stuff like that, and you know, breath cues and stuff from choir. But in terms of actual like rapping skill, I cannot say much about. Having said that, what is it with Japanese rappers these days? I feel like there have been a lot of prominent Japanese rappers, especially in the girl group department. Like, most notably, we've got Ray from IVE, who's absolutely popped off. Yuki from Purple Kiss, who might be one of the most talented Korean rappers who aren't Korean. Like, her grasp of the Korean language is tremendous. It's kind of unbelievable. Who else is a Japanese rapper? We've got J-Line from Treasure. Like Yoshinori Haruto. I don't actually know the Treasure members all that well, but the J-Line from Treasure. Who else is Japanese in the rap department? There's bound to be more that I'm forgetting, but we'll carry on regardless. I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I'm pleasantly surprised, but I am slightly interested why this is the case, that we are getting Japanese female rappers. It just... Admittedly, I haven't heard her do a... I actually don't know what language that was in. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know if that was a combination of languages. I picked up a lot of English in there, but I don't know if there was any other languages within it. But it's lots of fast syllables, especially towards the end. Lots of really fast runs. Very, very much repeated rhythmically. Like, I would have wished there was a little bit more in terms of like different flows. So like we got da 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 da, or da 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 da. I wish we got something maybe in between the two that was just this like sudden like breakdown where it's super slow and just like enunciated syllables instead of just fast, just cramming in as many syllables as you can, just to like show off more of her rapping talent. But that's just me being picky. Nothing against the artist, nothing against the group, what have you. It does leave more, right? They don't want to show off their hand immediately. They want to keep some tucked away for the actual debut project, which I can appreciate. But good stuff. Feels good to jump back in with this group. There was a point last week or earlier in the week where I was nervous, so I didn't know if I was going to be watching this group again. But here we are. Now remember, keep it respectful, keep it wholesome in the comments, and that everything we talk about here is entirely opinion based off of my opinion alone. Nothing is factual, unless it's like dates and names and stuff. That's factual, but pretty much any piece of analysis I give is based off personal anecdotes or just my view on the song or the piece of work that's being put out. It's not meant to be taken as fact. Please don't take it as such, and so on and so forth. But I'm about it. I can dig it. And yes, I know it's Korea, but it feels good to see more Japanese people in it. I don't this isn't like a political commentary about Japan taking over Korea or what have you. This isn't a history class, this isn't a work ethics class. This is a music reaction channel. That's what we're gonna do. But being Japanese, it warms my heart a little bit to see new Japanese artists hit the stage, but that's besides the point. That's it for me today. Thank you all for watching. If you want to see more from me, channel icon is up there. You can find back catalog of stuff watched in the past. Drop a subscription if you want to keep up to date with whenever I upload new videos. And if you want to watch another video of mine right away, YouTube recommends you watch that video down there. And until next time, bye-bye.